The popular H.B. Reed series brought to us with their 6th year J. Asher's 13 Reasons Why, the story of Hannah Baker's suicide, a dynamic page-turner where through a series of cassette tapes, she details 13 people in her life that she claims contributed to her suicide, a poignant tale of teenage angst, hopes, and dreams. The subject matter of bullying couldn't have been timed more appropriately for a community wrapped around the issue, especially at Marina High School, where the What If Week included the beginnings of an initiative put forth by HB City Councilman Joe Carcio through the Huntington Beach Youth Board. And the Be a Buddy, Not a Bully campaign asked for kids' signatures in exchange for a t-shirt and support. And this ties in with the Huntington Beach Reads program, the 13 Reasons Why, the novel this year about a girl who committed suicide based on 13 people that she claimed contributed to her death. And you've been involved with that too.
Absolutely, and what a great, HB Reads does such a great job. The book that they chose this year just happened to coincide with what we're doing here. And it just goes to show you, here's 13 people that bullied this one girl. She committed suicide. This is what we're trying to prevent. I hope that I can do a little bit to prevent that.
We've been reading the book 13 Reasons here at Marina that has brought the whole issue of bullying to a pinnacle this week here. This day is to celebrate what it means and how to make a difference and how to stop that from happening school-wide and throughout these students' lives. We have a parent university coming up as well, where our district is talking about the entire topic of anti-bullying. So it's a theme throughout the Huntington Beach Union High School District, and today it's a theme here at Marina High School. It's an amazing place to be, and this is an amazing day for us where our kids are really making a statement out loud, and that's hard for kids to do at this age, that bullying's not okay. They want to see it stopped, and we're here to help them make that happen.
What effect do you think this is having on the average kid?
I think they notice it's a lot of kids these days, they like to do things in groups. If they see their friend do it, it's going to catch on. Eventually it's going to spread out to everyone.
Marina High School is the first school to take the pledges. The initiative is scheduled to go district-wide. Once again, Huntington Beach Reads takes a subject and spreads it across Huntington Beach, creating panel discussions with partners Barnes & Noble, movies and original plays, and a special VIP night at our Art Center, where patrons met author J. Asher close and personal, where most learned for the first time where the interest for the book came from. Here with Jay Asher, and Jay, in the 13 Reasons Why, that we understand that there was a personal link in terms of your motivation for writing this novel. What was that?
Yeah, I had a close relative attempt suicide when she was the same age as the girl in the book, junior in high school. Because she lived, we over time had the opportunity to talk about what brought her to that point where she thought that was the only way out of her pain. And so years later, when I came up with the idea for the book, which the character's not inspired by her, but my understanding came through conversations with her, and I thought it was important to write about when the idea did come to me.
And you talk to kids, because I've read the novel twice, and there's verbal abuse and bullying, there's physical abuse and bullying, there's sexual abuse and the like, and it talks to kids, and that's important.
It's 13 reasons, and I think that's one of the reasons why the book has been successful, is everybody can identify with at least a few of the elements. And once you identify with that, then you're going to be open to trying to understand from the character's perspective the other things in the book.
During his visit, Jay Asher talked about the book for parents inside the gym at Huntington Beach High. That would also later include a separate discussion for school kids. Annually, Huntington Beach Reads and its school partners ask school kids to create movie posters around the book. It was also nice to have concerned parents and kids who were sensitive about the subject matter.
We didn't feel like he was emotionally ready for it, but yeah, it's about time to address, the whole content about, teen suicide and just the overall theme.
How many kids do you think have been affected by this year?
According to Connie Mayhew at the high school district, more kids have read this book than any of our books, so I would have to say a lot.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful book. And so this is the last night for this year. Anything plans for next year?
The 7th year.
Okay.
Yeah, the trick is, what's the book going to be?
Your message to kids for this novel?
The main thing I was trying to say, it's actually just another way to tell the golden rule. That we do affect each other, and how we treat each other does matter. Good and negative, it's going to have an impact.
And so HB Reads concludes its 6th successful season with an evening with Jay Asher, New York Times best-selling author of 13 Reasons Why, a book that captivated the community, students, teachers, and leaders alike. This is John Webb for Surf City Highlights.